Look at these guys. They're getting big. See if I can't get out of the sunlight. Mosquitoes are terrible. Come here. Come on. Come here. Believe it or not, all of these chickens I've got, all of them, I believe only 5 are hens. The rest are roosters. Let's see. That black one there, that white one, that white one, that one over there walking, one more somewhere. There's 5. 5 hens out of all these. So that remains about 14 roosters. Y'all know what that means. We're having freezer camp again. So what I'm waiting on is the 4 hens that's left all the way out, my first hatching. Those hens will be joined here with these hens. As soon as these start to get maybe about another month or 3 weeks older, we're going to take all these roosters at night, put them in my brooder. We're going to take them and exchange them out for those hens that are way out there. I'll bring you out there in a second. Those 4 hens will be in here. So we'll have 9 hens, no roosters. And we'll go ahead and plan a date to go ahead. These 2 roosters are starting to cackle together a little bit. And figure a date on when we need to, you know, look, take care of business. When you get eggs from chickens and you go ahead and hatch them out, let me turn the water on. All right. When you go hatch out your own chickens from eggs, you don't ever know what is in those eggs. You don't know what kind of DNA, I guess you would say, is more pronounced, I guess. In this case, the main rooster that that was involved in giving us these eggs, that came from another channel, must have been a really heavy male influencer. So, but that's okay, because that adds meat to the freezer. We'll just need to let these guys get a little bit bigger. The last 3 we did weighed about 3.5 pounds. I think one was 4. So, guys, we've had a lot of rain. A lot of rain. I'm so tired of rain. Mosquitoes are crazy. These little guys can bite hard. Let's see here. Let's go over here. Let me show you these guys. These are the 4 hens that's in here. That's actually lucky that never made it to freezer camp. He got away. He deserves to live. And he's doing fantastic. But here's the 4 hens. And I am getting 1 egg a day from each one of these birds. Should be a black one, and yeah, he's pouncing around back in that area. Here he comes. So these 4 will join the 5 out there. Now, and my wife says, why don't you join those 5 over here? The problem that I have with that is these are the kings or queens of this coop. So anything that's introduced that's younger to them in their home could be dangerous to the new ones. So the goal is to take all those roosters, put them in here, move these 4 out there to their kingdom. But these are bigger by like 2 months. I feel that they'll have a better luck non-fighting out there. I'll leave them in the coops together. I'll pull down that cage I've got in there for them to have eggs, you know, lay their eggs. And this here will just be closer to the day we go to freezer camp. Oh, look at this. Hey, Lucky. What are you doing there, big boy, huh? Huh? What are you doing? You're looking good. He roosts all the time with Jimmy. Every night I come out here, they're roosting together. There's my sweet girl. How you doing there, babe? Huh? How are you, sweetie? You're looking pretty muddy. All that rain we got last night flooded everything again. What? What? What, sweetie? All right, come here, sweetie. Ready? Back up, honey. Come on, back up. Thank you. I'm trying to keep an eye if she ever goes in heat again, and she's still not in heat, guys. So, saying this, and I don't know how much of this is true. My youngest son, sorry you can't see what I'm pointing at. My youngest son ended up, him and his wife, his wife had a business trip, and he, of course, he was invited. So he went there, and he ended up talking to somebody that takes care of animals. Oh, hold on here. Need to have an extra hand to pull the door open. Anyway, what I was saying. Okay, door's open. Here he comes. These two kind of don't get along together, but they stay far away from each other, which is great. So anyway, let's go feed him. Hey, Sig. What are you doing there, big boy, huh? What I'm getting at is, I said that twice. He met this guy, and he knew a lot about animals and stuff. Look at the mud pile over here. He'll dry out quick. All right, back up, babe. Come here. Ready? Go. We're talking. He talked to them about Sophie not getting in heat all the time anymore, and he was saying that I need to call the clinic and tell them what's going on. And he was saying that there is some shots that they can give her to help her get in the heat again. Okay, saying all that, he says if the shots don't help, then she is no longer a viable mom to be a mom for having pigs. He says there is blood tests they can do, but the price of the blood test does not. He says it's not worth doing blood tests. It costs way too much money. I think the two roosters just met each other. No, not him. He's safe. So, I guess I'm going to be calling my vet, talking to them about this. They said that I'm supposed to be able to get, he said I'm supposed to be able to get the shots through them, and I can do them. I mean, I really don't care who does them. If that's available, I want to do that as an option of what to do, because I do not know what to do with her. I know for a fact, I know I'm rambling, I'm sorry. I know for a fact, I'm trying to remember how long ago. I'm just going to say 5 weeks ago she was in heat. Or 6 weeks ago she was in heat. I couldn't make them because we have a major trip we're taking, and her date for if she got pregnant again was while we're gone. And I can't let my kids, they don't know nothing about this stuff. I don't know a whole lot, but I know a lot more than they do, so I couldn't put that on them. So, guys, I don't know. We're going to give the vet a call here. They should be opening about another hour, and try to talk to somebody about that, and see what they say, see if it's an option, if it's true, and see what we can do. I mean, I do not want to keep these two as pets. As you know, the feed bill can be very, very expensive. Yeah, love them, but they can't, you know, we're just hoping we can get something done. Let's just go that route. She's about 634 pounds. He's about the same. They both measured the exact same. He's down there eating, way down there eating now. So, anyway, guys, okay, enough rambling. That's what's going on right now. Goats are doing good. All the chickens are doing good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 went around the corner, and there goes the rooster around the corner. 5 hens. These are 7-year-old birds, and they actually have started laying eggs again. I'm getting 2 to 3 eggs out of 5 birds. Hey, did you see that one bird get on that seesaw? Or my wife calls it teeter-totter. He knows to stay away from those ladies unless that bird, that rooster's way down there, he will have a little fun. But those are all sticking around her. All right, guys, we're gonna roll. We're done. Holly's goats got some feed, and major things I've got to do are coming up. A couple of big projects I've got to do, and they've got food and water. I did that last night. All right, y'all take it easy. Have a great day.